Also, if you're ever wondering why a tech guy has like staticky audio for his recording on his microphone, it's because I have fans running. And so the static is it fighting the fan, the filters. So, I mean, I'm not going to be hot and sweating over trying to just have crystal clear voice. So I tried the katana because I wanted to turn this into a harvester. I should show you the truck so you kind of get an idea, but you will see it. The truck's name is Harvy. The reason it was Harvy, or became Harvy, is Harvy was going to be a harvester. And now that Harvey is not going to be, it's kind of unfortunate. Also unfortunate, I have to move this microphone boom. I need to see this part of the screen. It's never an issue. You know why it's never an issue? Because I'm never recording myself doing this. I'll eventually get it to work. Right. I meant to put this. Here are the 3 zeros. Okay, yeah, it's definitely 3 zeros, and I definitely heard a lot of static in the mic, so I apologize for that, but we want 3 zeros, and I know I can do it. Get up there. Actually, you put these in the group. Then, most likely, you would move these up. All the way up. 3 zeros. There it is. Okay. Perfecto. Kind of. Always save frequently. I have a save button on my mouse. I can hit this number and it saves, but I don't trust it sometimes. I'll be honest. Also, I want to close just to make sure it's saved and open it up, because there's nothing like doing when you save sometimes and it doesn't save and you did all that work and then you find out everything you just didn't get done. Goodness, sorry I'm having to clear my throat so much. I'm getting sick, I can tell. That's a bummer. No, I didn't save it. Please tell me I opened the wrong thing or something. Why? And it deleted all the wheels. Oh my Jesus, it's done this before. That's like a new bug thing with this. No. It's gone. We tried. We really did. Used to, it didn't erase everything in the group like that, but when you... What I've noticed now, they've changed something, because this used to work flawlessly, but now when you replace that main visual group with the wheels and everything, it removes them. I had this problem with the Koenigsegg because I was trying to use the that electric car. I wanted to use, the only reason I wanted to use it was because it had the mirrors that rotated, and I was going to change those to open the trunk and the hood. When you jumped out of the vehicle, it would open up, and I would just go into the game and play something, because perhaps we can drive around. I think I changed the audio. Let me just check. Yeah. And we looking at what I had there, okay? There we go. Anyway, you heard the sound effect of the turbo whistling, and that's why. I mean, it had the turbo. That's why I wanted to do it. However, the game didn't like it. But I went to another engine that was using the turbo, the game one, and it did the same thing to it, so there's something broken in their audio there for everything. I forgot where I'm going, kind of. Well, okay, this is right, because the town's here. Had I just been working on the map, I would have done some cool stuff here, but I didn't really. Not there. Actually, I may have to... There's no traffic. I have to go down even farther. I can't remember how I got over there. It's fine. I haven't really got to drive this thing other than when I was doing all the testing on it, so this is just like... and kind of cruise around. It is over here somewhere. Let people know we're taking a left here, or the next one. You know, I'm like that person driving on the road with their blinker on. Doesn't know where they're going. I've been busy, man. I've been doing a lot of things, so I forget a lot of things to remember new things. That is ugly as shit. I shouldn't have low poly'd that then. I should have kept it like it was. Well. Okay. If anyone knows how to make an eyesore, it's me. Let's just see if this thing can go up there. Interesting. It is interesting, actually, because... yeah. So the idea was I was going to put some high-end cars up here. And I was going to have a truck like Harvy, have it be able to attach to a trailer that could haul them, like with a call hauler. And I was going to load them up, take them over to the place, so that they could watch. These were like the reason why they were going to be high-end cars, because these were going to be like some rich folks that came out to see the Chaos Showdown out there, where I was going to do some challenges and stuff with some other custom vehicles. I don't know what's right there other than the way I did the collision, because I had to do custom things. The shape itself didn't do a collision properly. It was like sunk through it, so it's whatever. It works, kind of. You can get up there, load up things, and get back down, and that was the whole idea. Harvey, you failed me. Now, let me tell you a story about Harvey. As I said earlier, it had taken me hours. No. I mean, yes, hours, but days of hours to get him to get built. And I wish I would have set up the fancy blinkers and everything, but the tires aren't working. You see, they're sunk through. So when I did the scale thing on the wheels in the script to scale them up like I do with cars like this or something, where like when the wheels are sunk down, you expand it, and the script would not listen to me. It wouldn't change it. Also on the Harvesters, they're rear steer, and I was really hoping I could convert it to a front steer thing. Didn't even get to look at that though, because once these tires weren't working right, I was like, well, guess that's it for Harvey on being a Harvester. But he is. This one is. This one actually can harvest. And so like that screen there in the middle, I should have moved it into its own group, along with the shifter, because that moves with the seat. You see how it's moving. So it's not really the best thing ever. The whole idea of getting it on that tractor earlier that broke was I wanted to... all those floor mats are getting dirty. That's right, I put the same material and I didn't take off the vehicle shader. I should have. Or you could just check the box where it's supposed to get dirty, wet, and all that, and stowy. If you check it and have them zeroed out, it will stay zeroed out. That's another way you could do it, but can't get over how this ship turned out so jank. It was so cool when I built it in Blender. Well, customized it. I just took the ship that was here. Technically, it was setting here, but the building and this thing right here had a collision that... Oh, shoot, I guess there's still something there. There's a collision here, though. I hope I don't fall in the water, which I may. I don't know when it ends. Oh, right here. Yeah, so like I would drive up and then it would hit something and stop. It couldn't go any higher up than this. Funny that there's still that collision there. So I had to pull the ship down a little bit. You know, cruise it down. Build another ramp. This right here was just the perfect spot because it already had like a little loading dock. But normally you have that factory here that puts the stuff on the ship. So. Oh, Harvey. Once he became Harvey, because at first it was all blacked out, and it was just a lifted 3500 that didn't have the roof rack, didn't have the grill with Harvey or anything. So it was just a cool thing. And I had where I could change through because you can see the rear end is the older rear end. With the tailgate and everything, which I kind of like over the newer one because the taillights on this were way easier to customize than what the new one had going. Anyway, I could use that body front end, the 2020 model, I guess. Or I had it where you could ship to the 2025. Harvey, what are you doing? Once I named it Harvey, it gained its own personality, though. And everything, I kept running into problem after problem. First, there was a problem with the wind. Is there still a problem with the windshield? Why is there a hole in the windshield? Tell me that's a shadow. That does not look like a shadow. I mean, it could just be dirt on it. What am I hitting right here? Oh yeah, that's another thing. It has a collision under bottom. It's hitting something. It can't even go over a curb. So I was like, that's ridiculous. Are you stuck in here now? You might be stuck in here. There you go. But it's because the wheels are like, they're not scaling. The diameter, no matter what I changed, never changed. I'll come back for you, Wolverine. And possibly Gwyneth Saggy. It's hard to turn with rear steering. Like only rear steering, it's very difficult to get this thing to turn. There shouldn't be a hole there, though. That was the whole point of me moving it. There definitely looks like there's a hole in this glass, and I don't understand why. This was a full windshield. But I was saying I had to customize the windshield because the windshield that I had in the truck, when I resized the body and everything, didn't work anymore because I didn't have the windshield as part of the truck. So it was still a normal size one. And I had done so much, I wasn't going to undo what I did to just try to fix that. It was almost a cool truck. It had the potential. It still does. In Blender, it looks amazing. Way better than it looks here. But it's fine. I just wanted to have a truck that was able to harvest, so that if I ever did do any type of farming or something, I'd have Harvey for that. And also, I was pretty sure it could still pull a trailer. So I didn't see an attachment there, but I think harvesters can connect something to the back of themselves. Possibly. Is that a thing? It should be a thing if it's not. Now they sell rear view mirrors that you can have video things on, and so that's why I just put that one that looks like it's their static backup camera. I don't know why they don't just put that simple thing that I said in, you know? You could make it work. But they gotta do it on the engine side of things. Because right now it's not possible. I thought it could be with scripts, but it doesn't respond. Just like I had normally in my builds, if I find a video, I'll try to attach it. I have a live screen in the center that can move and everything. I came over here for a power washer, though. I don't need to get sidetracked. So did I not use the same map I was using? That must be it. That's why none of this is tore up. And everything like that. Other than right here where I was running it over. Just seeing if the harvester would touch the ground nearly. Just gonna put it right here. The whole point of this was to see if there's a damn hole in this windshield. Or if it's just where it's not getting dirty. But it looks like a damn hole. It's a damn hole. I can see clear through that. It's so unfortunate, man. There should not be a hole in this windshield. Surely that's... Perhaps my colors on the wheels are not right anymore. They're supposed to be chrome and black. I know because I worked hard to get them that way. I spent as much time getting these wheels right as I do building a model. Now it's definitely a hole. And the wheels are definitely ugly. Well, it is what it is, you know. But I went into some detail on this truck. This is where you live now. I don't know if I'll be able to show these lights up here. Can't get up there. Hop. Also, the water was working on the body, and now it's not. Wait, it is here. Makes no sense. This is all the same material. And it was working before when I tested it. Then I had to throw it in Blender, and then when you export out from there to the i3D, you never know if it's going to come out the way it was in Blender or not. As you can tell, it did not. Anyway, what I'm trying to show you up here is... Oh, can we make it up here? Get on the hood. Nay. They have HARVY in each individual light. Carved in. Which, you know, you can never tell. So maybe I'm lying, but I can show you that it's real. It's a real thing. Just can't see it here. Like, wait a sec. We'll take it to the gas station. What the? Why would you be following me? Oh, you want what's under the hood, eh? That does make sense. Nope, you can't have it. So the hood on this thing is actually a bed that could have stuff loaded into it. I mean, why put something in that doesn't work, you know? Make it functional. And I really wanted to get my gas station in the game. I should have took the time to get that plopped in so you could see it, but... Oh, it was so much nicer than this. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, when you get to your gas station here, you open your back up here, because this is where you get to the gas. On this side here. To fill it up with some premium fuel. I mean, if it wasn't for the paint job on the outside, I'd say it's a pretty sweet car. Just to show the trunk opening. Or frunk. Oh wait, yeah, you do gotta open that. So it opens up. It's not very deep, but I could have made it hold as much of anything that I wanted to, really. I mean, it's a game. But like, it could hold a lot of seed or something if it needed. Would say you could put a pallet in there, but if you did, you wouldn't be able to close this. And you definitely wouldn't want to drive like that. You know, with everything open, so... It's kind of just to show that there was a frunk. Actually, we shouldn't leave this in the grass. I'm gonna catch this field on fire. As low as this exhaust to the ground. Actually, no, the exhaust is in the back. I still wouldn't want to leave it in the grass, though. I mean, this car probably costs a pretty penny. A few million, at least. And even if you had the million and you really wanted to buy this car, well, this car right here you could never buy because it's not real. But the real life one, you would have to be put on a waiting list. Let's teleport to the Wolverine. Okay, here we go. This thing was almost cool as well. Almost. But it is functional, so... There was something there I didn't remove. What is it? A light? I don't know. I'm not building any projects. So we're just going to take some time to play around. If I remember correctly, I don't know if it's high enough, but I increased this beach around here. Elevation, where hopefully you don't go completely under, but it doesn't look like it's going to be high enough. Actually, it doesn't look like it really did it here. It did increase the elevation, I'm pretty sure. Tried to do it where I'd be able to drive all the way around. I'm gonna swim out here to see. Yeah, I did. It's just not high enough. So all of that I did around here, not tall enough. And I could not tell that it was that shallow. Or that deep. Sorry. I thought it was shallow like this. Did it do it? This doesn't look elevated at all. Out here I can tell. I remember I did the bumps right here. I would have had to raise it up even more though. I mean, this is the edge of the map right here anyway, but I thought I raised it up high enough that I'd be able to drive all the way around. And I guess you cannot. Big deal. Not a big deal at all. But yeah, they need to fix their sound, for one. The backup camera feature would be nice, but I don't think they're going to add that in this game. If anything, they may add it in a new version of it or something. Maybe the next game. But if it doesn't have it either, that's just unfortunate because there's so many things to keep putting on the tractors with screens and things that you could get to work, and I don't know if their time goes into building the maps or like getting other things functional. I mean, it's understandable. I'm not complaining, I'm just curious. That's all. I wanted to get a camping trailer and hook up to the truck and come out here to where I cleared out that path. I was going to do a little camping scene. I just... I didn't, for one. I just didn't do that. Yeah, I was going to have like a little nice area you would come up and not see any of this ugly stuff. I wanted to feel like you were just deep in the woods, kind of, out in the middle of nowhere. We'll just park here because it kind of fits the description, other than that ugly contraption out there. But it's gonna be like it was on a little camping grounds, you know, and you chop down a little tree and you start a little fire. And I was gonna have a smoker. I would pull out here and then put food into it and it cook it, but it's just I was thinking way too detailed for what this game is about, you know. But it would have been nice. It would have been neat to see, you know. Anyway, I do think you should see Harvey in his best look, which would be in Blender. I need to open that up in... This, I think, was the station yeah, that's the station I was looking for. And I remember early on, when this game came out, I replaced this gas station, and the script kept putting this one back. And I was like, well... So that never happened, you know? That never got to be a cool thing. But I think I could do it now. But I don't want to mess with that. I don't. Maybe another day, maybe never, maybe in another game. But yeah, that was all the really decent things I could show off right now because it's all that I have visually in a game. Harvey, I can't believe you let me down. I mean, you didn't, but you put up a damn good fight the whole time. I don't even know if you can see the chaos behind there. Maybe if the sun was shining. But I did a complete custom grill back there and engraved chaos in it. So I wanted to know if you could see the fans. I put a triple fan setup. Like I said, I could show you that better in Blender than here, but don't know if I will. But I could. It's your body paint, man. And like, without your glossy white paint, you just look like anything. No matter how much customization you have, I can't get over the body paint. It's just terrible. It's my fault. Like this. Now this, I think I did set up to where you could paint it. Harvey, I just threw in here last night. I spent probably 30 minutes and that was it. I was tired. It was right at the end of the build, and I was like, I would try it. I would try to get it in there. I guess she looked better than how bad the white paint made it look, you know? And I think it's dirty too. So like the carbon fiber could be a bit glossy the way I did it. Oh wow. Yeah, I didn't expect the water to be popping onto the body. That kind of shocked me. It's way too big of water drops. It's wet the interior because it's actually probably getting wet. I'm not even joking. Yeah. Should have darkened the carbon fiber. It looks a little too light, doesn't it? Look at that fat nasty, though. Man, that looks good. I mean, no one else in the world probably likes it, but shit, it looked good to me. Are y'all supposed to glow? Why is that one glowing? Why are you glowing? Perhaps I did put a glow shader on that? Also, you see how rough these brake discs look on this side? Same exact brake disc on this side. And let me straighten the wheel. And it's smooth, like it should be. I also don't know why the game does that. It was not scaled improperly or rotated and messed up. Like, I don't know why. It's the same exact brake disc, and on this side, it just ruins it. It does that with the body, too. That's why the body is getting these weird, like, creases like this, or spots. Where it looks like the material is not on there, right? I don't know why it does that. What that's about. You made a high-end car look like shit. Or I did. I'll blame myself, because I did do this. Should have darkened the carbon fiber, though. But see, that's something else you can't really tell in Blender. This does look dark. It looks like a dark black carbon fiber. What is it looking... Did I put carbon fiber in this truck? Yeah, it's on the steering wheel. It looked kind of like this dark. And like this. And these seats are also carbon fiber. I don't know why it's so light looking now. Because I know it wasn't originally. This is probably the coolest steering wheel I've ever done for a work truck. Because it's functional, you know. Can't really see the letters too well from here. But it has the set your cruise and everything. And it's twin charged, so it had the green one, I think is the turbo, where you could increase or decrease its boost. And then the red one is the supercharger. I can definitely see supercharger there. Then we got your tow and haul that you could increase or decrease for the pulling power. It has an auto steer button to where, like how the new cars have the autopilot type thing with the steering. That's kind of what that button would do. And the red at the bottom button under the tow thing is in call. The green one is the answer the call. Because I wanted it to still have what a modern steering wheel has on it. You know? And those bars are actually going to move because the left one I think is the def and the right one is the fuel. Although this truck, it doesn't really have def. I deleted that when I built my supercharger and everything. And turbo setup. Also, there's no def tank. Also, there's no tanks or battery. Don't look. Okay. But still, Harvey doesn't look too bad. I mean, it just to me, I'm very particular because of what he should have been. Could have been. Could be someday. Let's just jump into Blender and show that off. Okay. Here is Harvey. And to be fair, I should probably just hide the windows for now, so that you can kind of see the interior. And like the glasses, that were the lenses, so that you can see the lights. I'll save it. Just because I have a habit of doing that. So, this is kind of how Harvey was supposed to be looking in game. Which I probably could have got the paint on there like that. So it's not like it's too far off. Though the rims, I don't know why they were losing their color. What was happening with them? Don't know. But anyway, we can kind of show better of what everything kind of looks like. Is this smooth? I don't... we may be hitting some limits there. It's fine. I'll try not to move around too much other than when I need to talk about a certain part. But kind of wanted to show under the hood here a clear look, you know, of everything going on here. So here I have the box that would be controlling a lot of the electronics and everything. And I could have just deleted this red hose here, or line, whatever the heck it is. But like I said, it could be functional. I don't know. Pretend it's not there. Yeah, it has the supercharger here. It runs down. And all of these pulleys would have rotated smoothly in there. Not like that. But the y-axis. The green one is the y. Different in everything, I'm telling you. So yeah, it would have been a smooth rotation there. On all of them. They're all like that. The turbos even have a little wheel in here that also, you know, doesn't matter. No one's going to see it. But for Harvey, I tried to go all out in a reasonable amount, you know? Goodness. Yeah, that's right. This thing is not... Well, let me undo. You should be zeroed out. Don't know why you wasn't. Still should have that turbo wheel, but it's fine. It's probably never going to turn. This truck may not ever make it anywhere other than the video that we just did, but it's fine. Harvey will be here someday, somewhere. In something. I did a lot of work on this machine. Many, many moons of work. These would also be rotating, you see? All of them, like they should. I tried to do a simple... Actually, it's not too simple, but... Because I think the mirrors and everything and window would rotate with this. The glass isn't, so I would have to link it. What about you? Oh, you are right. Why was this one not? It is now. Thought I could have them both going at the same time, but I guess not. No, it's fine. We just open the side up and kind of flying a bit. It's not too detailed for everything, but I think it has at least something going on in here. Oh wait, I did do a custom dash. See, I don't even remember. That's right. Because these are kind of where I got the idea to do the numbers for the Chevy. Man, I really forgot about that. And that was, I built this right before I did the Chevy. But that's what happens when you do too many things all the time. The lights were kind of cool because I turned these into blinkers here. And I did, golly, same on the back. It would have been pretty sweet to see it light up and blink. I broke the tail light apart here, so that would blink. This is the tail light. And then this side, and there's also a reverse light. Like it was set up to be something cool. The only thing I didn't do was the wing. I didn't make this wing raise up. It actually doesn't have anything underneath. I would have to build it. See, there's nothing, I'm pretty sure. Could be lying, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing. Yeah, there's not really anything there. So I'd have to build that if I ever wanted that to be a thing, but it doesn't have to be. It just would have been cool to see this setting in the parking lot. Like, oh, what is that? I don't know. I wonder what that is. It's nothing. And that's it. That's all for the vehicles, I think. For now. Adios.